Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if this is the first time that you're checking out one of my videos, I primarily do content on curly hair care, natural hair care, and this is kind of like a self-care Sunday type of deal. I'm deep conditioning my hair right now and also going to be doing some body hair removal today. So as far as hair removal goes, I normally get my underarms waxed, but number one, I have not been able to find a underarm place around here that I like. I've tried several. My last experience in February was absolutely horrible, and I was just thinking to myself, okay, until I find someone that I like in this area in the meantime, I'm gonna have to find a good body hair removal cream to use. I can shave in that same day. I already feel stubble of my hair growing back. I don't know why. It is like on some type of world record type of situation. And in addition to the way too soon stubble, I also don't like ingrown hairs, and they still happen even if I exfoliate beforehand. So my preferred method is waxing, and then using some type of hair removal cream is second if I can't find a good wax place, which is where we're at right now. I happen to see a commercial for this brand Glee here on YouTube actually, so I thought I would give them a try. I don't have particularly sensitive skin, but I have had bad experiences in the past using hair removal creams that have kind of, you know, given me some type of chemical burn. And I've also had positive experiences, but of course the one that I used to use has been discontinued, so now is the perfect time to give another brand a try. So I picked this up at Walmart. I think it was $8.97, so under $9, which is good compared to an underarm wax, which from my experience can run anywhere from $18 to $25, so I can get multiple uses out of this for much cheaper price. It comes with the hair removal cream, a nice little simple instruction pack, and I went ahead and read the whole thing, even though I've done this a lot of other times with other brands, just because you never know. This brand is new to me. I wanted to see what they said, and the ingredients are straightforward, really nice, and also comes with a little spatula that you can use to either apply the cream, or you can use it afterwards to remove the cream and remove the hair when you're all done. So this company has two different brands of hair removal cream, one for your body specifically and one for your face. So it's recommended to use each for the intended purposes. Don't use this like on like a mustache, and don't use the facial product for like any type of body hair. Kind of use them for what they're meant for. So I'm gonna be testing it for the first time ever on my underarms today, and I'm super nervous about putting, you know, my armpit hair on YouTube, but if there are any mean people, I'll just block them and delete their comments. So unlike other hair removal creams, this is supposed to smell really good. It's supposed to have like a honey melon type of fragrance, and if you've ever used hair removal creams in the past, some of them have that like chemically relaxer scent to them, because they do use really harsh chemicals to remove the hair, so you got to be careful when you're using any type of hair removal cream. It is recommended that you do a patch test first, and this is where I'm going to say, do as I say, not as I do, because I didn't do that. I'm just gonna go into it and hope for the best. But if you're someone who has sensitive skin, or you just want to see how you're gonna react to it, I would definitely recommend doing the patch test first. But I'm not gonna do that because I have had hairy armpits for a long time now, and I'm just ready to just dive into it. So instead of using the spatula, I'm just gonna apply this product with my hand. So it recommends that you only leave this cream on for 3 to a maximum of 7 minutes. So the hair here is pretty thick, so I'm gonna leave it on for the maximum of 7 minutes. I'm going to rinse it all off in the shower, also when I'm gonna be rinsing off my deep conditioner, so kind of multitasking. But you can also use like a warm washcloth outside of the shower, or use a spatula. I just like removing everything in the shower because it's no mess, it's nice and easy cleanup. So I am going to hop in the shower once we are at the end of the 7-minute mark, because it recommends not leaving it on anytime after that, because then we run into the risk of like skin irritation, and nobody likes that. It hurts. It does not feel good. Once I get to maybe like the 6-minute and 30-second mark, I'm going to use a little spatula here and see if it is ready to be removed. Got about 1 minute and 42 seconds, and already like super extreme close-up. So if you're grossed out by this, you know, is a hair removal video. In case you've never used hair removal cream before, this is how you can tell that it is working or starting to, you know, dissolve the hair. The hair starts to look like it's melting almost, because that's basically what the cream is doing. It's melting the hair, dissolving it. So that's why it's really important to pay attention to how long this is staying on your skin and why you should do a patch test. But yeah, that's basically what it's doing. It's basically melting, dissolving that hair. So I'm about a minute. So another thing that I noticed is that unlike other hair removal creams, it's not burning. I feel a slight warmth, and that's it. So let's see. Hopefully you can see it is removing that hair. So that means it is time for me to get in the shower and rinse this off. Since that first demo clip of you guys seeing me actually use the Glee body hair removal cream, it's been a few months, and I think at this point I've used this product 4 times to remove underarm hair, and I think I've used it 2, maybe even 3 times for my bikini line area, and I really enjoy this product. So I try to adhere by that 7-minute rule so I can err on the side of caution. But one time I was on the phone with my mom, and I don't think I realized that the cream was still on either my armpits or down there, one of the two. I think I was at like the 10-minute mark, and I noticed yeah, it was down there. I remember now. And it was a tiny bit of warmth. There was no pain, there was no burning, but there was a little inkling, a little something brewing. It was a little warm. So I went over the 7-minute mark. Definitely am not recommending that to you guys, but in the event that you get caught up on a call or get distracted for whatever reason, that was my experience. I didn't notice any irritation or any ill effects. I would say that this is probably one of the most gentle hair removal creams that I've used. I've used a ton of different ones over the years, and some I've really enjoyed. Some have burnt the crap and pretty much damaged my skin. I used one from Nair a few years ago. I will never forget it. It's like the Nair Coconut for Sensitive Skin hair removal cream. You guys, that burnt me so badly. Thank God I did not use it on my vaginal area, because dear Lord, that would have been just thinking about it now is giving me chills. So I used it on my underarm hair, and it burnt really badly. I didn't even use it for the full amount of time, and I'm not someone, like I mentioned, that has super sensitive skin, but that was not good. A few others that I've tried, they've discontinued, which sucks, but this is now my new favorite. Now I will say, for smoothness, for longevity, and just the most hair-free result, waxing is still my go-to method. But as I mentioned, around this area, and pretty much in general from what I've found, for underarm waxing, you're looking at a minimum of $20. And I don't get Brazilians or bikini waxes anymore. I do have a video sharing my tips about getting your first Brazilian wax, and although I would get it again, it's not part of my like usual beauty program. So I'll usually trim or use some type of cream like this, and it's definitely more cost effective. I would say that for the average Brazilian is like 65 bucks around here. It's pretty pricey. And for underarms, again, I can't find anywhere under $20. I can just use this. It's around $8, and it's a really good intermediary until I do wax appointments. Although, as I mentioned, waxing is still my #1 preferred method of hair removal. This is definitely my second. Unlike shaving, the hair doesn't come back the very next day. Like literally, my underarm hair is on like Miracle Grow or something, I don't know. I will shave, and literally by that night I feel some stubble, and I'm like, bro, can I just get a little reprieve? Can I get a little reprieve? This doesn't get as close of a smoothing effect. I still have a little bit of stubble, little bit of stubble using this, just because that's just the way my hair and my follicles are. But it's still better than shaving, unless you're like getting all up in there, you can't tell. No irritation, super duper convenient. It's cost effective in between those waxing appointments. It has a very pleasant kind of like honey melon fragrance, not that horrible chemical smell that I'm used to. So that is my review of the Glee hair removal cream. Let me know if you guys have tried it as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be awesome, and I will see you guys really soon in my next video. Take care. Hope everyone's doing good, and I'll see you then. Bye.